my father, the Bimbila, and I have taken notes of the things you talked about. Bimbila and surrounding areas will not be neglected in the big push projects. Your son Suini is here, but his boss is also here, the Honorable Agoja. And so all the things you said, he heard it. And so I can assure you that the, how do you call it, Bandiili to Chachali bridge is one that we're going to prioritize because it will make access between Zabzugu and Bimbila much quicker and much shorter. Aside from that, I wish to inform Chief that we're also going to do, under the big push, the Bimbila-Salaga Road, so that we can open that corridor too. And then we're also going to do the Pandai to Salaga Road to make it easier to attain. Then we're also going to come and cut short. It's okay, I've almost finished. Bye-bye. We're also going to cut short for Cheriponi Bunkurugu Road. And so we're prioritizing quite a lot of roads in the Eastern Corridor. Since last year, 2025 and 2026, we have awarded the largest number of road contracts in the history of Ghana since independence. The budget has allocated almost 50 billion cedis to finance the construction of almost 2,000 kilometers of road at the same time. Not in stages, at the same time. All over the country, 2,000 kilometers of roads are being worked on. And every part of the country, every region is getting its fair share of the roads. And so I can assure you, my father, Bimbila and Nanoon area will not be left out. All the other requests you made, I've taken note of them. And we'll discuss with the Education Ministry, the Health Ministry, and all the ministries that are involved in order that we can sort out some of the issues that you asked for. But in a related matter, 2 days ago, in Dodowa Commission, I inaugurated the beginning of the free primary health care program. And we handed over equipment and some vehicles to the CHIPS compounds. We demonstrated what each CHIPS compound was going to get. There are more than 6,000 CHIPS compounds in Ghana. And we showed what they were going to get in terms of equipment and all that. Amongst the equipment we presented, there were motorcycles, but there were also tricycles. Let me be clear. I mean, if you don't understand something, ask. Don't jump to conclusion. Those tricycles are not ambulances. Those tricycles are meant for the health workers and the health volunteers to go from village to village for screening. That is what they are meant for. And so at the back of the tricycle, they have a compartment where they can keep vaccines. To keep the vaccines cool, it's at the back of the tricycle. In the north, a lot of our sisters who are health workers can ride motorcycles. And so when they go for health screening, they use motorcycles. In the south, many of the health workers cannot ride a motorcycle. But you need to give them a means of transport to be able to go and do the work you've given them. So in the southern parts where the health workers cannot ride motorcycles, they'll be given tricycles to go from village to village to do their work. In the north where they know how to ride motorcycles, the CHIPS compound will have a motorcycle. Our sister who's the nurse, she'll sit on it, she'll put equipment behind her and ride to the village and go and give them the attention they want. So let me emphasize again, those tricycles are not ambulances. I've seen a lot of people try to denigrate them and say that we're going to bring these as ambulances. They are not ambulances. They are vehicles for the health workers who are engaged in the primary health care program to go to the village, deliver vaccinations, and then also to do health screening, test people's high blood pressure to see if it's high, test their sugar level to see if they are developing diabetes. That is what those vehicles are meant for. And so I hope this will end all that arguments and things on the social media. Those tricycles, once again, are not ambulances. They are vehicles for the free primary healthcare volunteers to go around and do their work. With these few words, I want to thank all of you very much for this beautiful ceremony. And I hereby declare shortcuts for the 24-hour economy market here in Bimbilla. I thank you.